Hello and welcome to today's review on these pair of boxing gloves that I've got personalised with Fit to Box on. One of the viewers did ask, because I sometimes have these gloves in the background, one of the viewers did ask could I do a review on these, and there's a bit of a story to go with these, so I thought what I would do is I'd tell you the story while showing you the gloves. While doing this channel, what it's doing to me is, as well as getting a lot of enjoyment out of doing it, I'm also finding myself becoming a bit curious to try and find out stuff on your behalf, and sometimes it costs me money. But besides that, what I am able to do is to sort of highlight sort of things that are going on when you're buying gloves, and bring it to your attention so you don't sort of fall foul of the same sort of stuff. So with these ones, it's a case of let's just run through the story with you, and it is another video highlighting some of the lengths that eBay sellers will go to deceive, and there's pluses and there's minuses in this video, so I'm not just going to say, oh, I've been deceived and I'm going to slate the person, because that's not the case. There is the pluses in there as well. So I have owned many pairs of Grant, Winning and Clayton Reyes boxing gloves. And I can spot fakes. I've said that in another video before. I can spot the telltale clues in photos and descriptions that indicate all is not what it seems. Sometimes the price gives it away, and if you're spending $59.99 on a pair of Winning, then they're not Winning gloves, okay? And if you think that they are, then you're a fool, because they're not. You cannot buy a pair of Winning gloves for $59.99. So if you do see any around that sort of price, they're not Winning. They're not going to feel like Winning, even though the description will tell you that they are as close to Winning as possible. They're just not going to be like Winning. Winning are a lot better than these gloves that are being sold at cheap prices. I'll get that little rant out of the way. Anyway, a little while ago there was a listing on eBay, and the pictures used were of genuine Grant gloves, and I shall show you the picture of what was used. Okay, so as you can see there, that's the Triple G Grant gloves, and they are a beautiful pair of gloves. So that is a stock photo. Okay, I knew that was a stock photo because I'd actually seen the actual Facebook message on the official Grant site, the Grant Facebook, and there you go, it's the exact same photo. So alarm bells were ringing straight away when I saw that on eBay. I thought either that is a fantastic glove on for a fantastic price, or there's something not right. So anyway, I'll always advise to ask a few questions first. So I messaged the actual guy that was selling them, and I said, could you show me a picture of the labels inside these Grant boxing gloves? And he came back and he said there was no labels inside. So absolutely, the gloves that I was looking at there, the ones that have got that photo of the genuine Grant gloves, the ones that this guy was trying to sell me, no labels inside, that means they are fake. So at this point I know that what we're talking about is fake gloves. Okay, so it was a very low start bid, and I put a cheeky bid in of £99. I was just curiosity really. I just wanted to see what actually, you know, if they're using them photos, what is actually you guys going to get. So I sent another message to them to say, is that a picture of the actual gloves that I would receive? Okay, and I also put, if no, could I have a picture of the actual gloves, and are they genuine Grant gloves? So even though I know that they're not genuine Grant gloves because they've got no labels inside, I asked the question anyway. So he come back and he said that they were B grade Grant gloves, good enough to be used by professionals. Now B grade, if you look up B grade on the internet, B grade means basically that Grant have got their factory, and then when they close down at 5 or 6 o'clock or whatever time it is, that gloves are then manufactured in the middle of the night, and they come from the same factory, and they're B grade gloves, but they're not the actual ones that the official ones that Grant do. So it's that kind of scenario, so a bit dodgy. But again, that's what he said that they were. So he didn't say they were fakes, he said they were B grade Grant Grant gloves. He's still insisting that they're Grant gloves there. He also said he didn't have any more pictures of the actual gloves because he said he does them outsourcing. No real explanation to that. He just said we do outsourcing. But he said, I guarantee that you will be happy with the quality, and he also said that I'd be 100% satisfied. Okay, so I went back to him and said, are the gloves I am bidding on the gloves in the picture? Okay, and he came back to me, yes sir. Used sir, called me sir, which was trying to seduce me there in that by using that, by sort of being so nice to me. Called me sir. 100% you will not be disappointed. Obviously you can see from these that statement was a 100% lie. I put to him, if I win the gloves, how quickly will I receive the gloves? And he said 3 days handling time, 4 days tracking posting. So I went back again. I was playing a bit of devil's advocate, to be fair, and I said, are they from Mexico? And he put yes. Okay, so again, I'm searching, I'm asking all the questions that I know the answers to already, but I'm just asking them anyway to see what he would say. As it turned out, so I'm there, I've ordered the gloves, this is what I'm expecting, that's the glove I'm waiting for, that's the glove I'm hoping is going to turn up. And what happened was the shipment was 10 days late, and he offered, I can compensate you with a free leather wallet. Not that I wanted a free leather wallet, but that was the offer, and I just said, yeah, I'm okay to wait because I'm really excited about receiving these gloves. And I keep showing that picture because that was what I'd bid on. He did state at this point, otherwise ask for a refund. So the whole process, he was saying, if you're not happy, if it's taking too long, if you're not happy with certain things, you can have a refund. Okay, but he did send me some photos of the gloves that he was sending. Now remember, he said to me that they were exactly the same as the pictures. And let me show you the gloves. Okay, there. That's the ones he was going to send through to me. And there. Okay, so as you can see, they are not 100% the same as the gloves in the photo. Let me do that right so you can actually see it and not put it behind. Okay, but I still thought that that was nice enough and close enough. Even though I knew it was a fake, I still thought that if I'm going to receive them gloves, then you know what, I'll be quite happy. I've only paid 100 quid, so I'll be quite happy with that. So that was my sort of thought process then. Then I sort of said to them about the fact that I like the gloves and I still wanted to proceed. I didn't point out that there was differences, but I just said, let's carry on. Then I received an email to say that the gloves had been stopped in customs and they had to remove the Grant signs. But the triple G on the thumb, that would remain. Again, I was a bit annoyed, to be honest. He did say that he could put my name on, and I wasn't interested in putting my actual name on, but I was quite interested in having fit to box on. I thought it would be nice to have a pair of personalised gloves, and I wanted to see the standard of the gloves as well. So he'd already said to me that because customs had stopped these boatload of gloves, that the Grant sign wouldn't be on. So I wasn't particularly happy. I was ordering a pair of Grant fake gloves, to be honest, but he was saying they were Grant real gloves, but B grade copies. So I wasn't best pleased with that, but I said, yeah, if you can put fit to box on, that'll be fine, otherwise I want a refund. And he said that would be fine. The whole way along he was saying that if you want a refund, that is fine. I received an email to say that not only was the Grant, they couldn't have the Grant on, but they couldn't have the triple G on the thumb either. So I was pretty gutted at this point. I was thinking, hold on a second, I have ordered a pair of Grant triple G gloves, and at this point there's going to be no Grant logo and no triple G logo. The only thing that I was getting was the fit to box on there, which that was sort of my second option really, because my first option was the fact that it was Grant gloves, triple G gloves. That was what I wanted. So let me just recap. I asked him, are these gloves 100% the same as Grant gloves? He said yes. I said, are they the same as the pictures? Okay, are these the same gloves as in the pictures? He said yes. Okay, which is not true. Okay, so he said they were 100% the same. They're not 100% the same at all. They're different gloves. He also, I wasn't best pleased about the Grant not being on there, and I wasn't best pleased about the Triple G having to come off. But you know, I still like the look of the gloves, and I was quite happy that Fit to Box was going to be on there. Now, I've received the gloves, okay, and as you can see, I've got them here. I've used them for sparring, and I have to say they are good gloves. Okay, so let me just point that out. They have got a winning feel about them. I have to say that also. Okay, so I did a video a little while ago about some fake Grant gloves that were about £50–60, and they were nothing like Grant gloves. These have a Grant feel about them. They are certainly more closer to a Grant glove than those fake Grant black and white gloves that I had before. Okay. Do I like the personalised Fit to Box on there? Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. Okay, and I like the fact that I've got them, and I like the fact that they're customised. So on the plus side, the communication of this guy was very good. He kept me informed at all times of the ups and downs of this sort of story. He let me have photos of the gloves. He sent a shipping receipt at one stage to prove that they were coming. And a couple of times he did offer the option to have my money back as well. Okay, they were £99 and they were free postage, so they're a great price. I have to say they are very good gloves, and I have used them to sparring. The thumb is a little short, and I did have a little bit of pain at the end of my thumb, but in terms of actually using them, they are good gloves. They're certainly worth £99. I do like the Fit to Box personalised, and they do have, as I've said, they do have a Grant-like feel when you put them on. So all is not lost. I will point out that bit there, as you can see, that's normally got more padding in there on obviously like a real glove. So that's a little bit sort of different. Again, on that, it's not the best on that one. But aside from that, they are a decent glove. Now, what are the downsides? So, he lied to me, because that is not, what I've ended up with there is not that original picture. Even though I knew that was not what I was going to get anyway. Okay? But I haven't even received that, which is the picture which is not 100% the same as the listing picture. I received that. Okay? So the fact that he lied by saying that they was the exact gloves in the picture, that's not good at all. Also, using real Grant photos in the listing, that is totally deceitful, and I do not condone that in any way. I think that is terrible. Okay, also I ordered a pair of gloves that was Grant logos with Triple G on the thumb. I have ended up with a glove with no Grant logos and no Triple G on the thumb. Also, when they said, I did clarify, are these gloves made in Mexico? I don't know that these are not made in Mexico. I would suspect that they're not. I would say that rather these come from Asia somewhere. But I wouldn't say South America. Okay, so there is those gloves and the little sort of backstory that I wanted to sort of share with you. In summing up to you, I'm pleased with the end result. I like the fact I've got these gloves. I paid £99 for a good pair of personalised Fit to Box gloves. It wasn't what I actually originally ordered, but it turns out okay. I do like them. They're not the ordered glove, but hey ho. I have to say that due to the low cost, the personalised Fit to Box, the good standard of the glove, I am not too gutted. In fact, as I've said previously, I do like them. But be aware that sometimes what you order, even though I had several sort of messages back reassuring me that I would be 100% satisfied and that these gloves would be 100% the same as real Grant gloves, you know, that's wrong. You shouldn't be messaging people. You shouldn't be lying in that way, because that is not the truth. Also, as a sad side note, I didn't get the wallet either, which I'm absolutely gutted about. No, not really. I never wanted a wallet. I think that was just something that they threw in there. I don't think with this particular shipment, I don't think I was alone. There were some other pictures and things of other people's gloves who was in the same situation. Some of you out there may have been in the same situation. Some of you may have cancelled the order. Some of you may have done what I did, which was to sort of go forward with the order because you'd gone so far down the line. But, you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't have ordered these if I hadn't had this channel, I have to say, because at the minute what I'm doing is I'm looking, I'm thinking, I wonder if my viewers would be interested to see. So with this particular gloves, I did pursue something that perhaps I wouldn't. I may well, as soon as I said that the grant signs weren't on there, I may well have said, you know what, I'll have my money back. But I pursued it because of you guys. So I hope you appreciate that, and you'll see these gloves again. They'll be in the back there. I do like them as not only to put on my videos, but I will be using these for sparring again. You know, it's not like they're dangerous gloves. They are a nice glove. The padding is a little bit hard there, but you've got good wrist support. A little bit short on the thumb, as I've said, but I do like the sort of the white and the gold colourway of these gloves. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall speak to you soon.